My beloved child, stop scrolling. This message is not an accident. I am here, and I am speaking to you in the quiet between your breaths. I am Archangel Michael, and I have been sent to steady your hands and to show you the path that does not shout. At this hour, you feel the ache of waiting, the tension of doors that look real but do not open, the weight of eyes that measure your steps. Listen. Heaven has seen what you cannot. A window is small. Time is moving. Your supply has not been denied. It has been hidden. There is a river beneath the sand, a stream that moves under the noise and dust. Your abundance will not arrive with trumpets. It will come like dew on the morning grass, like a letter slipped under your door, like a key that appears where you almost stop looking. I am drawing a cover over you, a shelter of wings, so that watchers see nothing, so that envy cannot mark your path. I carry a sword of light. I divide truth from tricks, the real door from the decoy door, the safe path from the stage built only to steal your focus. You asked where your answers went. They went into a vault of stillness while winds were loud. You asked why the path felt narrow. It is narrow on purpose. Secrets guard the seed until the root grips the rock. At this hour, I am teaching you to move without noise, to receive without display, to let the wind carry your name only where it must be known. The window is small. Time is moving. I will show you signs and order, a small provision that seems too simple, a pause that protects you from a trap, a person whose quiet yes becomes a gate. Do not despise the subtle ways. Stillness is your shield. Trust is your lamp. Heaven has seen what you cannot, and I stand watch at your threshold. Your supply will enter like light under a door, precise and gentle, impossible to stop. Now, lean closer. I will begin by showing you what heaven has watched in your patterns and why the river chose the underground. If you receive this part, type 111 now. I have watched you rise before the sun and carry the day like a stone in your chest. I have watched you come to the edge of breakthrough and feel the ground slide, the promise almost in your fingers, then smoke. I have watched the eyes of others weigh you, and I have watched you rehearse apologies for things that were never your fault. At this hour I tell you with tenderness, heaven has seen what you cannot. The window is small. Time is moving. Your delays were not denial. They were redirections, protection from hands that would have bruised the fruit before it ripened. You felt near breakthroughs that vanished. Everyone saw you stretch toward it. Everyone saw the door shut. Shame tried to nest in your heart. Hear me. Those doors were decoys staged to draw a crowd, to pull you onto a stage where envy could count your steps and compromise could touch your harvest. So the river went underground. Your blessing took a quieter path. It was not smaller. It was safer. I folded my wings over your seed and let the sand hide the stream until the noise weakened and the watchers grew tired. The false starts you endured were not random. They were baits. The adversary does not know your future as heaven knows it. The adversary studies patterns. When you announce too early, patterns are predictable and interruption is easy. I saw the eyes waiting. I saw the ears itching. I did not permit the map of your blessing to be published. Instead, I trained your steps to light upon stones no one else saw. Small stones, steady stones, cool underfoot, laid in a line that looks like nothing until you are halfway across. You have already been given 3 small confirmations, though they looked ordinary. 1. A refund or reduction arrived unexpectedly, almost so simple you forgot to give thanks. 2. A person who drifted away returned with a practical kindness or information that smoothed your day. 3. A plan you wanted got cancelled, and days later you discovered it saved you time, money, or heartache. These were not accidents. These were markers placed by my hand, proof that the river is moving under the sand. I have also watched your quiet faith keep the ember alive. You did not curse your name. You did not turn your heart to stone. You wept, yes, but you did not sell your integrity to hurry your answer. That restraint is oil on your head. It makes you hard to catch. It makes you easy to guide. At this hour I am increasing your sensitivity to the subtle pushes of wind and the gentle yes of peace. When peace sits like a bird upon a branch and does not startle, that is your corridor. When striving shouts and hurries you, that is not your shepherd. Begin noting the times help arrives in silence. Write down the minutes when favor walks in without announcement, when a task finishes smoother than usual, when you feel a quiet nudge to wait 10 more minutes and you obey and find it spared you trouble. Keep a small ledger, hidden, simple. This is not for public eyes. It trains your sight to the underground river. It builds your witness. Heaven has seen what you cannot, but now I teach you to see with me. In the stillness, the map appears. I have watched your pattern, and I have adjusted the lanes. Expect answers to come from unlikely directions. An old skill suddenly needed. A quiet invitation with no glitter but true gold. A message that looks too plain to matter but carries a key. Do not despise plainness. The crown often travels wrapped in burlap. The window is small. Time is moving. You will step through gently and you will not stumble. Now listen closely as I unveil why secrecy is not a game but a guard, and how your harvest is kept safe until its roots hold fast. Type 222 to confirm heaven's witness. I'm placing a veil over your steps because roots must grip before branches show. This is not fear. This is wisdom. When a tender shoot rises too soon, the first wind snaps it. When light is displayed before the root is anchored, the applause becomes a storm, and the storm takes the lamp. At this hour I am asking you to move in holy quiet. The window is small. Time is moving. Heaven has seen what you cannot. Your harvest is not fragile, but it is young, and young things require stillness until they can carry weight. There is a law in the spirit that protects beginnings. Seed belongs in soil, not on stage. When plans are shouted before they are sealed, the adversary does not need power. The adversary uses patterns. The adversary studies your hours, your phrases, your habits, your public signals. The adversary watches who you tell first and how you celebrate and where you vent. Not to read your thoughts, but to predict your paths. Prediction is enough to place stumbling stones where your foot is about to fall. Secrecy breaks the loop. Silence cuts the thread and sends the watcher to an empty field. Hear me and keep this as armor for the next 30 days. Choose silence. Not cold silence, but guarded speech. Speak to me. Speak to one faithful witness if needed. But do not feed the curious. Do not adorn half-formed answers with decoration. Do not bring the candle into the wind and then weep when it goes dark. I am with you in the quiet. I am training your breath. I am teaching your pulse to move with mine. Your steps will be lighter when your words are fewer. There are 3 leaks that drain harvest before it arrives. The first leak is oversharing plans. Every time you announce an intention before it is tested in stillness, you hand your map to the ones who study patterns. Hold your map close. Let results speak later. The second leak is announcing untested winds. A sprout is not a tree. Treat small signs with gratitude and privacy. Strengthen them in the soil before you hang fruit on their branches. The third leak is trusting the curious over the faithful. The curious ask many questions and offer little covering. The faithful ask little and cover much. Discern the difference and place your secrets only where love has proved itself to be a shelter. I am not hiding you to punish you. I am hiding you to present you in due time. My wings are a canopy. My sword of light cuts thin agreements that hunger for attention. In the quiet your discernment sharpens. In the quiet your hearing clears. I will nudge you where to speak and where to keep the door closed. I will arrange that even when you must talk, you will say only what is needed and no more. This is discipline and it is freedom. The window is small. Time is moving. The underground river gains pressure in silence and rises as a spring when it is safe. Take this action and keep it with reverence. For 30 days, let silence be your armor. Make a place each morning where your first words meet heaven. At midday, check your tongue and your tone. In the evening, lay every plan back in my hands and ask if it needs words at all. If you slip, begin again. If you are pressed for details, bless the moment and simply say that you are still listening and still building. Do not lie. Do not boast. Do not volunteer what grace is still weaving in the shadows. I will protect what you protected. I will shield what you shield. I will announce what you refuse to parade. You will feel the strength of this within days. Anxiety will lessen. Noise will thin. Favor will find you without your voice outrunning your feet. You will sleep without rehearsing explanations. You will wake with simple steps. You will see how the watchers lose interest when they cannot predict your rhythm. You will notice how holy delays keep you off stages that are traps. You will bless the quiet because the quiet will pay you in peace. Now rest your heart. You have guarded your seat and braced your gate. I am ready to lead you into the protected passage I have set for you. I will show you the safe corridor and the first covert door that opens without strain. 333 to stand in clear light. Share this light to cover a searching heart. Stay aligned with future revelations by subscribing. If you feel led, your support helps this message reach the hidden ones. I'm opening a protected passage for you, a way that does not rattle with noise. At this hour I set a corridor that threads through ordinary days, shielded by wings and guided by quiet wind. You will notice that the steps feel simple, almost small enough to ignore, yet they carry weight. You will sense a peace that does not argue. You will find that what used to require strain now moves with a gentle yes. Heaven has seen what you cannot. The window is small. Time is moving. I am building a cover over your name and a wall of light at your back. This corridor is marked by 3 signs that repeat. The first sign is the stillness that settles before and after the step. Not the stillness of fear, but the stillness that feels like a deep breath for your soul. It arrives like dawn in a quiet room. When you feel that stillness, know that I have gone before you. The second sign is the absence of striving. The door opens without pushing. The email lands without chasing. The meeting aligns without flattery. You do your part and nothing more. The third sign is the gentle delay that protects you. A train you miss saves an hour. A task that slows prevents an error. A conversation that shifts topics spares your plans. What looks inconvenient is placement. What looks off schedule is guardrail. I give my angels charge concerning you. See their wings overshadow your transactions. See them sit at the edge of your conversations. Hear the wind move through the halls where your name is spoken. When a false agreement reaches for you, my sword of light rises. Paper-thin contracts that drain strength are cut through without spectacle. Invitations that cost too much for too little are turned aside. Demands that nibble at your peace are answered with clear no and calm face. You are not alone in these turns. You are escorted. Do not panic when the holy delay appears. It is not punishment. It is placement. I would rather pause you than present you at the wrong table. I would rather slow you than see you sign what will take your sleep. When the delay arrives, bless it. Bless the lost seat. Bless the reschedule. Bless the person who could not come. Blessing makes space for better timing to arrive. Complaining stiffens the air and hurries what must not be rushed. I am teaching you to move like a river, not like a drum. A river carves stone by patience. It wins without shouting. The safe corridor will also bring protected introductions. You may meet a person whose voice is gentle and whose eyes are steady. This person will not ask for your secrets. They will offer clarity in small pieces. They may not look like influence. Do not be fooled by quiet clothes. Inside their steps is a gate. Pass with peace. Speak simply. Do not decorate. If the peace remains, proceed one step. If the peace lifts, pause with gratitude and wait. My angels will hold the door that is truly yours. You do not need to hold it with worry. Let your yes be light. Let your no be clean. You do not need to over-explain. You are inside a corridor where purpose directs provision. If you are asked to do what bends your integrity, decline with honor. If you are invited to spread yourself thin to impress others, return to the small lane. Your power is in focus. Your safety is in obedience. At this hour, little tasks will carry large keys. Sending one message at the right hour will do more than a week of shouting. Finishing one neglected detail will release a chain of favor. Tending to a small corner will invite the river into your house. Hold your tongue when flattery seeks to pull you off course. Watch how the wind rearranges plans without your permission. Trust it. Heaven has seen what you cannot. When you feel a nudge to wait 10 minutes, obey kindly. When you feel a nudge to leave a room early, bless the room and go. When your name is drawn into a conversation that feels sticky, speak blessing and step out. You are not avoiding responsibility. You are honoring the path that has been cleared for you. I am with you in these steps. I walk the corridor ahead of you and behind you. I mark its edges with light. You will learn its rhythm. You will recognize its softness. You will become uninteresting to those who hunt noise. You will become magnetic to those who honor truth. As you stay within the corridor, the underground river rises closer to the surface. You will feel it in your work. You will see it in your accounts. You will sense it in your rest. Now attend to the next instruction, for the first covert door will not look grand. It will appear as a small task that seems beneath you, a simple obedience that opens the side gate where the river waits. Type 444 for protection over your name. The first door is low and simple. You do not bow to shame to pass through it. You bow to wisdom. At this hour I am pointing to one small obedience that has waited at the edge of your days. The window is small. Time is moving. Heaven has seen what you cannot. The great gate opens when the little hinge turns. Do not mock the hinge. Touch it with faith and watch the heavy door swing. You have felt this nudge many times. It sounds like, clean the corner everyone overlooks. Send the single message you keep postponing. Finish the one task that has trailed you like a thread. These are not chores without meaning. They are keys disguised as chores. Disorder eats room for blessing. When you set a surface in order, you set your inner room in order. When you close a thread, your mind stops leaking strength. When you answer one person in truth, you repair a bridge across which provision will quietly walk. I am not asking for spectacle. I am not asking for a sprint you cannot sustain. I am asking for a pattern. For 7 days, choose one micro-obedience each day and complete it before the sun sets. Let it be modest. Let it be clear. Let it be finished. Sweep the table where stacks have become excuses. Archive what is dead. Label what remains. Reply with honor to the message that has watched you hesitate. Repair the small fracture in your promise to yourself. Do it gently. You at once. Then rest. You will notice what happens inside your chest. After you complete the first task, a small wind will move through your breathing. You will feel light. You will hear thoughts slow. Stillness will stand at the door and smile. The underground river loves clean banks. When you remove small debris, the current touches your toes. It is not drama, it is flow. Do not chase the feeling. Honor the order. The feeling will follow. Obedience in the small multiplies. A room that is quiet enough to hear me becomes a room where introductions find you. A list that is trimmed becomes a path where your feet do not stumble. You think you need a miracle shaped like lightning. I am giving you a miracle shaped like a broom, like a sentence, like a signature, like a discarded bag of pointless papers. Miracles can arrive dressed as simple decisions repeated with peace. If you feel resistance, bless it and proceed in smaller steps. 10 minutes of focused clearing is holy. One honest message sent without flourish is holy. One neglected bill resolved without panic is holy. I am standing nearby with a sword of light, cutting the strings of dread that tie you to delay. I am spreading wings over your mind as you work, so your thoughts are not harassed by old accusations. Let the wind through the window. Open it. Breathe. There is treasure trapped behind what you avoid. That drawer holds more than receipts. It holds the confidence you need to lift your eyes when the call comes. That file you keep meaning to finish carries a name that will return your name with favor. That skill you think is too simple to price belongs to someone who has been praying for exactly what you can do in your sleep. At this hour, I am lifting the veil off what looks small. I am showing you that small is a coat hiding a crown. Do not announce this door. Walk through it. The work itself will open the gate. When you make the bed, you are telling your day it cannot lie down on your resolve. When you answer with truth, you are telling fear it cannot live rent-free in your throat. When you finish the little thing, you are writing a line of authority across your own heart. This is governance over self, and governance draws governance. Provision flows toward those who steward what is already in their hands. The window is small. Time is moving. Choose 7 days and keep them. If you miss one, bless the day and continue. Do not dramatize. Do not barge in. Do not punish yourself. Just return to the hinge and turn it. I will meet you on the other side of each small finish. I will show you how much noise was pretending to be urgency. I will show you how peace is a worker and not a spectator. I will show you how the underground river rises to greet a soul that keeps simple promises. You have honored the first door. With the bank now cleared and the path now clean, there is another matter I must address. Silent agreements, thin like paper and strong like wire, have taken your strength. It is time to find them by light and cut them by decree, so your harvest is not drained at the root. 555 to step through the small window. There are words that were spoken in tired rooms that still pull at your steps. There are nods you gave just to end a moment that became cords around your harvest. There are inner vows that sound like safety but behave like locks. At this hour I am bringing them to light. The window is small. Time is moving. Heaven has seen what you cannot. You have wondered why strength leaks after you do the right thing. These silent agreements are the thin pipes draining the well. We will find them. We will name them. We will cut them with clean words and holy fire. Some agreements were made with fear. You said, I will not try again, so I will not hurt again. Some agreements were made with lack. You said, I always come in second. I never have enough. Some agreements were made with shame. You said, I ruin good things. Good things do not stay with me. Hear me. These sentences are not humility. They are contracts. They sign your name to outcomes you do not want. They train your hands to drop fruit you were strong enough to hold. The adversary cannot own you, so the adversary bargains for your language. Do not lease your future with weary phrases. I stand before you with a sword of light. I cut paper-thin contracts that pretend to be facts. I lay my wings over your mind while you speak a new decree. This is not performance. This is alignment. I am not asking for drama. I am asking for clear steps. Sit with a page and write down every sentence that has followed you like a shadow. Write the excuses that have worn grooves in your days. Write the labels given to you by pain. Do not be afraid of the list. Listing is not making them stronger. Listing is exposing them to light. Now speak with me in plain words. Let your mouth become a key that turns locks. Say this aloud, slowly, with your name in it. I cancel every agreement I made with fear, lack, and shame. I break partnership with the words that said I am not enough, I will always be late, and good things leave me. I return those lies to the emptiness they came from. I choose the truth. I agree with heaven. I am provided for. I am on time. I am trusted with good things, and I keep them well. My name is covered. My steps are ordered. My house is blessed. It is done. Breathe. Let the wind move through your ribs. Feel how the cords loosen when you choose clean speech. This is how we seal what you began in obedience. Words replace words. Truth replaces lies. Blessings replace curses. If memories rise up to argue, answer them gently with a new decree. You do not need to fight for volume. Speak like water that keeps moving until rock becomes a riverbed. There are also agreements made with people and systems that were never meant to hold you. Some were contracts of exhaustion where you agreed to always be available for those who never intended to honor your limits. Some were arrangements that paid you in attention but charged you your peace. Look at each one in the light. If it can be released in honor, release it. If it must end with a simple no, say it and step back into the corridor I gave you. The safe corridor does not allow parasites. You are not unkind for closing doors that drain life. You are wise. Now take a final step to mark the end. On a second page, write the replacements. Write I walk in favor. I finish what I begin. I receive quietly and keep faithfully. I welcome right help and close wrong doors. I steward abundance for purpose. Sign your name. Then dispose of the first page. Burn it if you can do so safely. If not, tear it and discard it. Place the second page where your eyes can greet it each morning. Speak it. Bless it. Let it become the water that shapes your inner stone. The window is small. Time is moving. As you seal these canceled agreements, you will notice your energy returning, your sleep deepening, and your decisions becoming simple. Old invitations will look thin. Familiar traps will look small. You will feel the ground steady under your feet, and the underground river will rise to meet new roots that no longer leak. Now that the cords are cut and the soil is clean, I will guide you to the place where new flow begins to show. Small at first, steady next, faithful always. Type 777 to seal cancelled agreements. You have cleared the banks. You have cut the thin cords. Now listen. At this hour, the hidden river begins to speak in gentle ways. Do not expect a wave that knocks you over. Expect a steady trickle that does not stop. Expect small deposits that arrive like sparrows at dawn, not loud, but faithful. The window is small. Time is moving. Heaven has seen what you cannot. I am guiding supply to your hand in patterns that do not draw eyes. You will know it by the peace that sits with it and does not argue. The first sign will look ordinary. A notice you thought you missed will turn in your favor. A balance will be lighter than you expected. A bill will be corrected without your pleading. Do not drug. Bless it openly in your heart. Quiet gratitude oils the channel. Then you will notice a second sign. A rhythm will appear in your work that makes tasks finish faster. What took 3 hours will take 1. What took 5 steps will take 2. Time is wealth. I am returning it to you. And time returns, strength returns, and as strength returns, chosen multiply. There is more. A third sign will be favor that repeats with the same person or place. It will not be grand. It will be consistent. A clerk who remembers your name. A client who adds one more line to the order. A door person who waves you through without delay. These are small stones the river leaves to mark the way. Pick them up in your memory. Place them in the ledger of your heart. Do not announce them. Bless them and keep moving. I have posted angels as night watchers over this flow. When you sleep, they keep the channel clear. When you wake, they nudge your feet toward the next right step. Your wings cover your plans so scavengers do not circle. My sword of light rests by your threshold so falsifiers lose courage before they reach your door. You will feel this as a lessening of noise. You will feel this as a soft strength rising in your chest. You will look at tasks that once shouted and now they are quiet, waiting to be led. Steward the trickle like a spring becoming a stream. Record what arrives in a private ledger. Keep it simple. Date, source, amount, purpose. Speak a blessing over each entry and decide quickly what portion returns to purpose, what portion repairs what is broken, and what portion waits in stillness for instruction. This is how you tell heaven you can be trusted with more. This is how you teach your own soul that abundance is not a storm that comes and goes but a river that answers to wise hands. Do not post your stream. Do not publicize your beginning. Not because you are ashamed, but because beginnings are holy and need quiet to become strong. Let silence be your bank. Let stillness be your dam. When the stream is deep enough to water fields without emptying itself, I will set you on a hill and the fruit will speak for you. Until then, keep the current under the sand where it cannot be polluted by comparison or stolen by hurry. You will notice an inner reversal begin. The places where you apologize for needing rest will become places where you bless rest as a tool. The places where you chased attention will become places where attention chases your integrity. The places where you feared being overlooked will become places where being hidden feels like safety and strategy. This is holy reversal. This is how the underground river turns deserts into gardens without fanfare. If doubt approaches, answer it gently. Say, I am keeping my gait. Say, I move with the wind, not with the crowd. Say, I bless small because small is the mother of steady. Then take the next small step with calm hands. I am near. I am in the room where you count. I am in the hallway where you decide. I am in the pause before you answer. I put light under your feet one square at a time. You will not miss your path if you keep your eyes on the light and your mouth in truth. Now listen to the next instruction. I will give you 3 stealth pathways where increase will walk toward you without noise, where your face can remain hidden while your name is honored, where the work you already carry opens doors you did not know were there. Type 888 for holy reversal. I am placing 3 quiet paths before you. Each one is simple. Each one is covered. At this hour I will guide your steps so increase walks toward you without noise. The window is small. Time is moving. Heaven has seen what you cannot. Choose with peace. Test with stillness. Move with care. The first path is relationship repair with one reliable person. Not a crowd. Not a stage. One steady soul whose truth did not fail you in a past season. You already know their name. It rises while you read. This path opens through honor. Send a simple message. Deep and short. Say, I value our peace. I am sorry where I slip. I want to make it right. No speeches. No blame. Offer one clear step to repair. If they answer with calm, walk one more step. If they delay, bless the delay and wait. Do not force. The sign you seek is a gentle yes that does not ask you to bend your integrity. Watch how favor returns through a small door, like water finding an old channel in the earth. Do not announce it. Let the healed bridge carry quiet supply back and forth. The second path is a skill you already carry but never prized. It feels too easy to you, so you assume it had no value. It is the thing others ask you to do without thinking. It may be writing one clear page. It may be fixing what is out of order. It may be calming a messy process. It may be making words simple for tired minds. This path opens by naming the skill in plain language and setting a fair, humble price. Choose a number that honors your time without fear. Create one small offer that can be repeated. One page, one session, one tidy package. Share it only where peace points. Say, here is what I do. Here is what it costs. Here is when I can deliver. No extra decoration. No promises you cannot keep. The test is lightness in your chest and a clean yes from a first client who does not haggle your dignity. The third path is a door through service that reveals your name while hiding your face. This is work that helps others shine. You carry the weight behind the curtain. You make order in the wings so the stage runs smooth. You fix what breaks and leave no footprint. This path opens by asking a simple question in a place of peace. Say, what small problem can I solve for you this week? Let the task be clear. Let the deadline be kind. Deliver early and quiet. The sign is a return invitation without you chasing. Your words will sound like this. You handled that so well. Can you also take this? This is not smallness. This is strategy. It builds a river of trust that feeds your name in rooms you do not enter. These 3 paths are not in competition. They braid. Repair births trust. Trust buys your simple skill. Skill delivered in service opens new rooms. Move like water that finds cracks and fills them with life. Do not rush. Do not announce. Do not offer what peace does not confirm. Let your ledger record each step. Let your mouth bless each return. My wings cover your attempts. My sword of light turns away strange offers that smell of hurry and pride. Watch for timing cues. Morning peace that rests on one path is a green light. Sudden confusion is a red light. A door that opens with a single try is yours. A door that needs pressure is not. A person who answers with clarity is safe to test. A person who answers with flattery is not. Your body will know. Your breath will tell you. Stillness will sit or stillness will lift. Trust this. Heaven has seen what you cannot. And I'll choose one pathway this week. Only one. Name it out loud. Write one step you will take in the next 48 hours. Send the message. Frame the offer. Ask the question. Then return to quiet. Time is moving. I will walk beside you. I will guide your tone. I will guard your neighing. When the door opens, do not forget your armor. The gates you open in peace must be kept by daily order. 999 for appointed doors and helpers. If your spirit agrees, press like an agreement. Here to reach a searching heart. Subscribe for future revelations. If you feel led, your support sustains this work. You have opened quiet doors. Now you must keep them. At this hour I place armor on your day so the river remains clear. The window is small. Time is moving. Heaven has seen what you cannot. Gates do not keep themselves. Love keeps them. Order keeps them. I will teach you a simple cadence that guards your flow without strain. Morning decree, midday stillness, evening accounting. 3 lights, 3 anchors, 3 gentle guards that make you hard to disturb and easy to guide. Begin with morning decree. Before the world speaks, let your first word shape your way. Sit in the quiet and say, my steps are ordered. My name is covered. My hands are steady. My house is blessed. Speak blessing over your own breath. Bless the doors that will open. Bless the doors that must stay shut. See my wings covering your plans like shade in a bright field. See my sword of light standing at your threshold. On some mornings you will feel the wind moving early, pushing you to one task, warning you away from another. Trust it. The decree is not a performance. It is a key you turn to unlock the right hall and light the right lamps. At midday, return to stillness. 10 minutes is enough. Step aside from noise if you can. If you cannot step aside, step inward. Breathe once for truth, once for peace, once for strength. Ask one question. Am I still in the corridor? If the answer feels thin, pause. If the answer feels full, proceed. This pause catches thieves that try to slip in through hurry. Comparison cannot survive the midday stillness. FOMO cannot breathe in that air. Your eyes clear. Your pace returns. And the river continues under the sand without scattering into dry channels. In the evening to count. Not with fear, but with friendship. Sit with your simple ledger. Wondered what came and what was done. Speak gratitude without drama. Ask where waste tried to enter. Ask where wisdom saved you time. Bless the person who showed kindness. Bless yourself for the small obedience. Release the day. Do not carry it to your bed. My angels will keep watch as you sleep. Their wings will cover your plans. Their eyes will scan for threats. My sword will rest by your door. This is how peace becomes your guard and funding for tomorrow's calm. Who are 3 gate thieves? Comparison dresses itself like motivation, but it steals joy and bends the path into someone else's lane. Answer it by blessing your portion and returning to your assignment. Hurry pretends to be importance, but it scatters your steps and knocks fruit from the branch before it ripens. Answer it by moving at the speed of peace. Careless speech bargains away tomorrow to buy attention today. Answer it by letting your words be few and clean. Speak blessing. Speak clarity. Say less and do true. Adopt a simple 3-point guard for 14 days. In the morning, decree. At midday, stillness. In the evening, the count. If you miss a moment, do not scold yourself. Begin again at the next light. Faithfulness is a river that returns. You will notice how this cadence turns chaos into order. You will notice how interruptions either soften into favor or fall away without your effort. You will notice how your sleep deepens and your morning stops shouting. You will see how the underground river grows from trickle to stream without needing a crowd to witness it. This is not small. This is governance. This is how you hold what you have been given. This is how you become a gate that opens and shuts with wisdom. I am with you in each turn. I am with you when you bless instead of bite. I am with you when you leave early rather than explain. I am with you when you choose a small yes over a loud maybe. Keep the rhythm. Guard the gate. Then, when resistance rises, you will not panic. You will bless and disarm it, and you will continue forward with a steady face. Now prepare your heart. Resistance will come in familiar shapes, but its sting will break when you answer with blessing. I will show you how to confront without losing peace, and how to walk through pressure with a sword of light in your hand. Type 1010 to walk in daily armor. Resistance arrives like an old tax collector, knocking with a familiar rhythm and a practiced face. It remembers your former doors and expects the same coin. At this hour I prepare you to meet it without fear. The window is small. Time is moving. Heaven has seen what you cannot. When pressure rises, do not shout back. Do not explain yourself to noise. Stand, bless, and move. My wings are above you. My sword of light is in your hand. Your peace is the proof of your authority. You will know resistance by 3 suits it likes to wear. The first is fear that flares without a cause, a sudden rush that carries pictures of failure and wraps them around your chest. Speak softly and bless the moment. Say, I bless this fear into truth. I bless my breath into calm. I bless my path into order. Your voice will change the air. The second is accusation that sounds like your own voice. It calls you unready, unworthy, too late. Answer it with the words we have said. I am provided for. I am on time. My name is covered. The third is distraction that looks helpful, a shiny detour that eats your morning and pays you in crumbs. Look at it in the light and say, not today. Today I stay within the corridor. I give you a simple response for the next day whenever resistance rises. First, bless. You this within the first minute. Bless the person, bless the delay, bless the unknown. Blessing is not agreement with harm. Blessing is placing the moment back into heaven's order. It disarms the hook that tries to pull you into a fight. Second, clarify. Write 1 sentence that names what is actually happening. The file is late. The call is tense. The bill is higher than planned. Naming the fact removes the fog. Third, proceed. Choose the next honest step that honors the corridor. Send 1 clean message. Adjust 1 number. Reschedule with respect. Do not redesign your life. Do not surrender your day. 1 step is obedience. Obedience is victory. There are times when resistance comes through people. Bless them first. Speak peace over their names so your heart stays free of bitterness. Then check for truth. Does their push ask you to leave the path of integrity? If yes, decline with honor. If no, and only timing is wrong, offer a smaller yes that fits your peace. The safe corridor does not need you to prove anything. Your job is not to win every argument. Your job is to keep the river clear. When resistance rises inside your own mind, do not wrestle shadows. Bring light. Sit, breathe, and remember the ledger of faithfulness. Read one line of what has already come. Let gratitude anchor your mood. Then lift the sword of light in prayer. Say, I cut partnership with panic. I cut the rope of hurry. I stand in stillness and I move in truth. You will feel the pull loosen. You will feel your eyes clear. You will notice that many battles vanish when they are refused a theater. Some pressures are tests, not threats. A true test does not push you into panic. It invites you to choose alignment under weight. If the peace remains while the weight is present, you are being strengthened. Stay with the work. If peace leaves, step back and ask for the corridor again. I will show you. My wind will lean against your shoulder in the direction you should go. My wings will shadow the room that is safe. My sword will flash near the agreement that must be cut. Do not be surprised when old creditors of the soul knock louder when you prosper quietly. They are trained to your former doors. Change your rhythm and they lose your address. They will try urgency. They will try flattery. They will try confusion. Answer all three with the same cadence. West. Clarifying. Proceed. In the span of one day, you will see how many storms deflate when you deny them your attention. I am not sending you into rooms to be swallowed. I am sending you as order. You will stand and the pace of others will steady. You will speak and the tone of the meeting will soften. You will decide and waste will leave. This is not pride. This is placement. Heaven has seen what you cannot. You carry a quiet government that arranges scattered pieces into purpose. You are learning to bless and disarm, to keep your steps small and your river strong. When you feel tired, come back to the three guards. Morning decree steadies your head. Midday stillness clears your eyes. Evening accounting returns your strength. Keep this cadence and you will find that resistance becomes a tutor that strengthens your grip, not a thief that empties your hands. The window is small. Time is moving. You have stood. You have blessed. You have disarmed. Now your hands are ready to receive commissioning, to rise from survival into stewardship. Type 1111 to bless and disarm. Stand now and listen. At this hour I place a mantle on your shoulders. You are not a survivor looking for scraps. You are a steward entrusted with a portion. You are not begging gates to notice you. You are governing the ground under your feet so gates open by order. The window is small. Time is moving. Heaven has seen what you cannot. The hidden river did not come to make you comfortable without aim. It came to feed your assignment, to water the field you were born to tend. I call your name forward with clarity. You are set to carry peace into rooms that shake. You are set to bring order where waste has lived for years. You are set to multiply what is placed in your hands by steady attention and clean decisions. This is governance, not display. This is placement, not performance. Feel my wings over you as a covering. Feel the wind at your back as a signal. Watch the sword of light draw a line between what belongs to you and what does not. Cross the line only when peace invites you. Withdraw when peace lifts. This is how governors move. Purpose directs provision. Assignment gives money its map. Without assignment, abundance wanders and gets lost in appetites. With assignment, resources know where to go and why they must return. Set your map in simple strokes. People. Process. Worthy. Deserves. People are those you are called to bless and those who help you bless them. Process is how you do the work faithfully and repeat it without losing your joy. Mercy is the tithe of kindness that keeps your heart soft and your hands open. Reserves are the quiet stores that protect you from panic and let you say yes when the right door appears. Begin with people. Name the 3 you are called to serve first. Keep them human in your eyes, not projects. Ask what small good truly helps them. Remove the extra. Deliver simple help with honor. Then name the 2 who help you. Bless them with clarity, with fair exchange, and with rest. Put respect in your calendar. Let thank you become part of your process. This attracts right helpers and gently moves wrong helpers out of your lane. Now establish process. Write how your work begins, flows, and ends. Keep it short. 1 page is wisdom. Where are the starting lines? Where are the checkpoints? Where are the signatures of done? The wind will show you which steps are sacred and which steps are clutter. Remove clutter. Guard the sacred steps. This is how you keep the river clear when responsibilities grow. This is how you prevent your name from being stretched thin across too many fields. Keep mercy alive. Set aside a portion to bless quietly. It may be a small gift, a lifted burden, a timely meal, a paid fee, a kind word with weight. Mercy keeps arrogance far from your door. Mercy keeps your eyes from hardening. Mercy is a shield for your mind in the days of increase. Heaven has seen what you cannot. Some days are won because you were kind yesterday. Some doors open because you covered a stranger and the wind remembered. Build reserves without fear. Reserves are not hoarding. They are peace in a drawer. They are oil in your lamp when late appointments come. They are strength that lets you wait for right timing. Decide a simple portion that rests and is not touched without a question in the quiet. This is not punishment. This is freedom. When the river rises, you will not be forced to sell your calm to survive a week. You will not bow to hurry because a bill shouted. You will choose, and choosing is the dignity of governance. Now take the action that seals this commissioning. Write a 1-page assignment decree and sign it. Begin with your name. State simply what you are called to build and bless in this season. Name your people. Name your process. Name your mercy. Name your reserves. Declare that your abundance serves purpose and that your purpose serves heaven's peace. Sign it. Date it. Place it where your eyes will greet it each morning. Read it in a calm voice until your bones remember. This is your north. This is your corridor written. Expect authority to grow as faithfulness continues. Doors will open that once ignored you. Requests will come that fit your hands as if you were born for them, because you were. Do not widen your path to please more rooms. Widen your roots to hold more fruit. The window is small. Time is moving. Keep your speech clean. Keep your pace aligned. Keep your ledger honest. When questions rise, return to the decree. When flattery knocks, return to the decree. When pressure swells, return to the decree. Let it steady you like a staff. I am near as you rise. I am setting watchers around your work. I am placing light at each threshold. Your name is being spoken with honor in rooms you will enter at the right time. Your steps will not be hurried. Your hands will not be empty. Your heart will not be hard. You are crossing into quiet rule where storms see you and change direction. You are crossing into assignment where the river feeds nations beginning with your house. Now be still and lift your face. I will seal this word with peace and lay a blessing on your head that does not lift. I will gather the fragments of time you thought were lost and return them as harvest. I will speak the closing prophecy and set a crown that no crowd can steal. Type 1212 to rise into assignment. At this hour I place peace upon your head like a crown that fits without weight. You have walked the corridor. You have kept the gate. You have blessed and disarmed what rose against you. And now receive what comes without spectacle. Feel the wind move through your house, gentle and sure. Hear the stillness settle in each room like soft light at evening. See my wings drawn over your roof, feathers of protection meeting at the center like clasped hands. My sword of light stands at your thresholds, bright and calm, dividing noise from truth, keeping watch while you sleep. What you thought was lost time returns as harvest. Conversations you feared are softened by favor. Doors you could not move open as if they were always meant to swing for you. The underground river rises, not to flood you, but to water what you have planted in obedience. Expect quiet returns, clean reconciliations, refunds and restorations that arrive like letters, like nods, like small yeses adding into great peace. Expect your name to be spoken in rooms where your face is not demanded, your dignity honored, your pace preserved. Do not trade this crown for hurry. Guard your rhythm. Keep your ledger simple. Keep your words few and bright. When praise approaches, let it pass through you to heaven. When need appears, answer with wisdom and mercy. You are not a servant of appetite. You are a steward of assignment. The window is small. Time is moving. Heaven has seen what you cannot. I set watchers around your borders. I place light in your decisions. I bless the work of your hands and the rest of your nights. Be still. Breathe. Receive this seal. You are chosen. You are safe. You are loved. If you receive this message, type Amen. Type 144 to seal this blessing. Thank you for allowing this word to cover your house. If it blessed you, press like in agreement, share to reach a searching heart, and subscribe for future revelations. If you feel led, your support helps this light continue.